Alright, 6+ save here, going over a bit of a different video here. Previously, in another video, we reviewed some of these Maxmini conversion parts. Okay, so these shield, these hammers. So if you haven't already seen them, please have a little watch of those videos. Really chuffed with how these came out. There are some pros and cons to them, but overall, really big pro. But what we're going to be doing, as you can hopefully see by the thumbnail and the title, we're going to be making some Primaris Vanguard Vets. So I've got these assault intercessors that I've stripped down, ripped off the limbs, ripped off the backpacks, because I've already got I've got 4 squads of 5, so I thought I'd change one of them to a Primaris Vanguard squad. And using the existing limbs with their bolt pistols and their chain swords, I'm going to do a time lapse of me building one of them. So then it gives you an idea of how you can actually convert your firstborn special units into Primaris sizing by just using a couple kits, a little bit of time, a little bit of ingenuity, and just a lot of fun. So please follow along with the video, and at the end we'll do a quick little recap. Fingers crossed it all goes well. So I'll change over to the other setup and I'll catch you at the end. Okay, hopefully you all enjoyed the time lapse. It's a slightly different recording setup to what I normally use for these close-ups. So fingers crossed you can see the detail all the way through. Really enjoyed putting this together. It wasn't difficult, it wasn't complicated or anything like that. The resin was genuinely really nice to work with. Really easy to cut. It was sturdy, it was not flimsy, but it's really easy to cut through. Don't get me wrong, I use a snappable X-Acto blade. So if you're using a blade, please be careful and take your time. Don't slip and cut yourself, because it'll cut through resin, it'll cut through you easy as anything. So as you can see, I had to shape the hands quite a bit to get them to fit into the pre-formed slot. I went over the previous video saying there isn't a hand in the handle of the hammer, but you could see I easily just cut out the actual coil bit, which I'm actually going to keep. You never know, they could come up quite useful for bits on the bases and stuff like that. So that was those two. Reshape the arms around a bit. The backpack was a bit of fun, taking off all the, bleed over sprue bits which protect it, shape it a little bit. I did miss a spot, but look, you can see how easy it is to shape this resin. Easy as that. It's not difficult. You can see that live, inverted commas, just comes straight off. Nice and easy. I'm not really having to put much pressure on. Done. Okay, so that's the turbines tidy. Only complaint I have, it's going to happen when it comes with miniatures and resin, is with these bases, with the jump packs, they have little slots that are supposed to line up with the little slots of the bottoms of the turbines. They're too snug a fit for me to be comfortable with, but I'm fine with orientating, so I just trimmed off those little bits and just the circle part, snug, perfect fit. You just super glue it, super glue. I ran a little bit of plastic glue to, is a little habit I get into. It kind of melts the plastic into place a little bit, so it helps form a little bit of a stronger bond. But for some Primaris Vanguard Venerable, or not Venerable, but veterans, I'm really happy with them. And they're on the same base, 32mm base, and they're just more imposing. They got that lovely shield on there with plenty of detail. The hammer looks like it's going to do damage. The jump pack genuinely looks like it can actually make them fly. You can cut some detail in if you want to make these vents a little bit more prominent. There's nothing stopping you doing that. As you can see, the resin is absolutely lovely to work with. And you're done. So it took me all of 15-20 minutes to actually build this one. Obviously, it was the first one I built, so I wasn't too sure how things were going to go. I had to try my best to keep it in the camera, but you can easily do a batch of 5 of these once you got it, under wraps. I would say in an hour or so. Just put something nice on in the background, podcast, stream, audiobook, YouTube, Netflix, whatever you want. I'm really pleased with these, so fingers crossed you'll see these in upcoming content. So if you have done conversions like this before, comment down below. If this has inspired you to make some Firstborn Marines Primaris, true scale, comment down below as well. I'll be really interested to see what you all think of it. But anyway, I shall let you all crack on. Thank you for spending some time in your day to watch the video. Very much appreciated. If you haven't already, like, comment, subscribe, hit that bell notification for more content coming your way. And as always, you all take care of yourself. I'll see you around.